As we mentioned a moment ago, Breast Cancer Support Services is celebrating 25 years of giving right here in Chattanooga. Support, services, resources, and more to men, women, and families who are living with breast cancer. Meghan Greene's the executive director here, and she is ready to talk more about the program. Meghan, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Tell me what you do at Breast Cancer Support Services.
So as you said, we provide support and services to survivors. It's all local. We're Chattanooga based, and we work with 19 county service area. We have a variety of programs, support groups, and educational events.
So many people think that breast cancer is limited to women, and it is not.
That is absolutely correct. We do have male survivors that are involved and come to a lot of our events.
And when you're talking about treating those folks with breast cancer, you also treat, as we mentioned a moment ago, the family. It's not just specifically the patient.
Yes, absolutely. One of our biggest programs is our emergency fund. So we provide emergency assistance to the survivors and their families so that they can keep a roof over their heads and keep the heat on in the winter while they're going through all the treatment.
What do you guys have coming up to celebrate the 25th anniversary?
Well, we're doing all kinds of stuff. We have launched our 25th anniversary campaign. Of course, we have a silver anniversary fund. We are always eager to and grateful to receive donations to help us keep everything running. We're continuing all of our programming. We have a few things coming up in October. With dates to be determined for some of them, so keep an eye on the website.
Can you tell us what they're going to be in October?
Well, we have a wine tasting that we do at Terra Nostra. We've also got a small sip and shop fundraiser coming up, and we have our events for survivors. We have our educational series. We actually have one this week, which is a lecture series we do quarterly. We'll have another one in October, and a half-day workshop for survivors that's based on mental and physical and emotional well-being.
What's the biggest challenge you face in the position that you're in?
Getting the word out to survivors is big. We want to make sure that people know that we're here and what we have to offer. There's not really anybody around here doing exactly what we do.
Right.
But we are a small organization. And of course, donations are huge. We are completely grant and private donation funded. We don't get any federal or state funds.
What about volunteer time? Some folks looking to volunteer some time?
I can always use a few volunteers around the office and volunteers for events and such. Our biggest event will be later in the spring, but we can always use help with planning.
Sure. Never can tell. Get them in. A lot of folks are looking for something to do for a few hours each week. Get in touch with Meghan at the Breast Cancer Support Services. Let me show you their information. Come back and we'll talk a little bit more about what you've got closer to October. The information on Breast Cancer Support Services, they're at 1400 Macaulay Avenue, bcss-chattanooga.org. That's bcss-chattanooga.org.